Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Scum. So this is kind of like a part 2 to our other update video where we cover the new dirt bike stuff and the rafts and all that. But yeah, the other part of that update was puppets. Puppets have been heavily reworked, heavily tweaked, and this is kind of like the devs' words, not mine. They've done heavy tweaking around horde behavior, and specifically in high threat zones, which to my knowledge, they haven't actually specified what high threat zones are. But to me and most other people, those are bunkers, abandoned bunkers, etc. Anywhere you get really good gear is going to be a high threat zone. The puppet spawns are going to be challenging there. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go into one of said high threat zones and just see, if anything, if we can see some changes, see some differences. I haven't played a lot of bunkers because, frankly, they've been a terrible experience. So I really only have other people's videos to go off of. Watching Lithias, his video a while back on high threat zones, and you know, observing other YouTubers like Mr. Feudal, etc., going into these locations. So yeah, that's really all I have to base it on. So we're going to go in here, or we're going to see if things have improved. So some of the things that have been changed, and these are in the patch notes, you can go read them. They've lowered the upper limit of several encounter manager character spawning parameters, and that is exactly how it's written in the patch notes. It's quite a mouthful. To me, it just means that they've lowered the cap of characters that can spawn, which I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if that's a good thing. We'll see. But yeah, the things I'm going to be looking out for here today are puppets spawning on top of each other, puppets spawning ridiculously close to me, and how quickly they spawn. They respawn, rather. There's a sentry there, and I turned the sentries off. All right, sorry about that. I just want to turn sentries off just for sake of convenience. I know they're loud and obnoxious, and we don't really need them for what I want to look at. But yeah, another thing I really want to, I may have said this already, but one of the things that I want to see is how close to this POI I get before they actually start spawning the puppets. Because a big thing for me is, as you guys all know, immersion. And if they wait till I'm directly on top of them to spawn, or, you know, several feet, meters, what have you, into the POI to spawn, that's kind of crap. So I'm interested to see. Oh, and another thing, actually, let's do this. Turn that on. Okay, there's a puppet in that bush, and a puppet on the hills. None in the POI yet. Let's deal with him quietly. I don't want to sully my results. Yeah, so far this is getting an F from me already. We are about to go through the gate into the POI, and not a single puppet has spawned. Now, I did test this earlier, and it did the same exact thing. And just to make sure it was a clean test, I ran all the way into those woods, restarted the server, single-player server, of course, and I did that twice, and I got the same results. This right here. No puppets. And then they spawn right on the doorstep. Yep, they did that last time as well. Yeah, there they are. This isn't good, guys. Scum devs, this is not good. We don't like this. Nobody wants this system. I guess, so listen, I'm going to back up a little bit. I guess as the bunker is concerned, this is okay, that they don't spawn until you're at the doorstep. I'll have to do another test too and see if it counts for the top of the hill as well. But as far as the surrounding area, like, they should be here. There should be puppets here, but I don't want to spend too much time here because we do have other areas to look at as well. So let's go in here. Let's clear it out. see how things are gonna go. I do have puppet damage off, just for the sake of the video. Oh, missed. Missed again. Yeah, I do have puppet damage off, just, you know, for the sake of convenience, so we're not dying over and over again while we check this out. But yeah, I'm gonna go through. Completely silent puppet there. I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna clear this. And, yeah, see if there's anything jank going on. Okay, one thing that I am noticing, guys, as I'm going through doing this, is that the puppets are silent. They're not making their noises, which is kind of concerning. Yeah, see, they're totally silent. Very quiet, anyway. Okay, there's the horde. Oh. I have to change to the pistol there. I'm trying to go through this as though I were a real player as well. And all my settings are on default. Yeah, everything's on default except disabled sentries. And damage. Let's look here, look in here. Got one in here. Oh, stuck on the door. Okay, taken care of. So far, so good. Nothing strange. Okay, you weren't there when I came in. So not good. That's an F. That is an F. Oh, you weren't there either. Bathrooms are clear. So they seem to be spawning when I open the door, maybe? Alright. So that is this whole bunker cleared. Wasn't a lot of puppets, even with the horde. Very doable. Not particularly challenging. Again, we're on default settings here. So yeah, not bad. Not crazy. I think that's a good amount of puppets. I did some of them with a bow. And obviously if I had been being more careful, the one or two that did get hits on me wouldn't have been able to. We would have been able to take care of that just fine. So, initially, except for that one puppet in the control room, the spawns are looking okay, I guess. I did have another issue similar to the control room puppet. I'll put that up real quick in a clip on my first run through. So that is still happening. That is still happening. They do still appear sort of right on top of you. But those are edge cases, I guess, and they can be worked on. So now what I'm going to do, now that we've cleared this, is I'm going to hang out for probably, I don't know, however long it takes to respawn them. And we'll see what that's like. All right, guys, there we go. 25 minutes. Pretty much exactly it has been since we cleared the bunker, and the puppets have respawned. And wow, I was starting to get concerned because it seems like quite a long time. Quite a long time. So there you go. 25 minutes, puppets respawned. And I walked the whole bunker, I looted the whole bunker, and nothing strange happened. No weird puppets spawning in trash cans or anything strange. So yeah, 25-minute respawn. Maybe a little excessive, but I'm all right with it. I think that's good. That gives an experienced player, and you don't even really have to be that experienced, but it gives an experienced player time to clear the bunker, go through, and just for like realism's sake, I looted everything. It gives you time to go through, pick all the locks, loot everything you could want, before dealing with puppets, which is good. I'm happy with it. I think it's good. All right, let's have a look outside. Yeah, so it would seem that at least in this bunker's case, oh, that one just disappeared. The puppets don't spawn in this area. They only seem to spawn around the perimeter, which is kind of strange. I don't, whatever. I don't like that. It's, once again, kind of an immersion issue, really. But I just want to walk the grounds real quick. Just walk the grounds real quick. Come back here to the ladder. Yeah. So none of the puppets are spawning on the bunker grounds. All right, I'm just going to do one more thing real quick. Let's go back through the threshold of the bunker and see if anything pops up. Quickly run back out. Okay. So I don't think I'm gonna take back my initial F. I immediately wanted to just score bunkers an F. I'm not going to. I'm gonna give him a D. I'm gonna give him a D because only a couple minor things have happened that I would consider immersion breaking. And now I'm talking about the interior only, of course, of the bunkers. I haven't checked out, for example, the D4 airfield. There were some serious issues there. No doubt one of the other guys will do that. But bunkers, you know, guys, I'm going to call them fixed. I'm going to call them fixed. I think the bunkers are fixed. I don't know about high threat zones in general. We might have to look into that. But bunkers are definitely fixed. The puppets spawning on the outside, I mean, those puppets, they're outside the fence, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're even outside the fence, so that's kind of crap. But inside, good. It's good. Little tweaking, and I think that can be brought back up to how it used to be, actually, oddly enough. How about that? It's how it used to be, and I'm happy, and probably you will be too. But okay, yeah, there. Test 1 done. Bunkers, good. Not good, but better. Much better. I'm happy with them. Yeah, cool. Let's go check out, just for the hell of it, let's go check out a medium threat zone. All right, I think big towns like this would be considered medium threat. If not, they're low threat. Either way, I just want to see another area. So there, we got them popping in. They should have spawned in way earlier, still, in my opinion. They're spawning in way too close. But let's go through and see how things go. Actually, I think this is the town is this the town we did the last video in? I think it is. think it is. So, hey, cool. One-to-one comparison. Shut up. Because the towns and the police stations and everything. Is he inside the barn? I don't think so. The towns and police stations, these are the most important areas in my opinion. Whoa, hello. These are where people are going to spend the vast majority of their time. PD is still crap. Yeah, PD is definitely still crap. That was way too close. And he just spawned before our very eyes. So yeah, they said as much. They definitely said as much, that these areas needed a lot of work. And I hope they get it. I hope they get it. There, that's clear. Don't need to worry about broken legs. I have fall damage turned off. But yeah, I don't even need to look anymore. Yeah, this is spawning exactly how it did last time. Like, exactly how it did last time. One in there. One in this building here, whatever it's called, workshop. And then, when you approach the PD, it lights up like a Christmas tree. So yeah, I don't even really have to look at this, do I? Okay, so I mean, I'm happy with that though. So far, they're taking into account our feedback, right? They started with high threat zones. They need to figure out some kind of a more immersive way of doing towns, because the towns are crap, right? Look, you've got all this open area all the way around, and people are going to approach this town and see that it's empty, right? There should be puppets along this road. There should be puppets over there. Should be puppets around this church. This church doesn't spawn any puppets on the grounds, by the way. And we've seen that time and time again. So no puppets here. That's crap. Now what about in the church? Now the puppets used to be a problem in churches. I'm sure everyone remembers. They'd be lying down. You wouldn't be able to see them. They'd be behind the pews and they'd pop up and murder you. That was great. That was really good. It was interesting, it was immersive, it was challenging. Now churches are dull and boring and lifeless. Maybe they want it that way. I can't imagine why. But yeah, churches need work. This just isn't gonna work, you guys. This puppet system's still broken. I hate to say that, but it's a good start. I'll give them credit where it's due. They've definitely... Oh, by the way, animals are seemingly fixed-ish, which is good. Oh. A little bit of a horde coming. But yeah, everything else is just... horde? Ah, they come from the house of God to give me the word of somebody. Oh, look at that. Ah. Are they using the church to spawn the horde? Interesting. Anyway. Let's see. Let's see if I kill her if one takes her place. No? No? Okay. Well, anyway, so I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? I'm happy with the bunkers now. Like I said, I think they could use a little bit more tweaking, but I think they're on the right track. They need to take us seriously. They need to pay attention and fix this, because it's a major problem. It's the biggest problem in Scum right now. It's the biggest problem, in my opinion, that Scum has ever dealt with. It's huge. It's an enormous problem. It's 50% of their game is these puppets. It really is. And you could argue that PvP is the other 50%. I think that there's a little bit more to it, but puppets in any case are a huge part of this game. And if they don't get it right, the game's going to fail. It just is. Call it petty. Call it you know, immature, whatever. Don't really care. It's the truth. At the end of the day, the word you're looking for is the truth. Mess up the puppets, you mess up Scum. And that's just the way it is, because that's Scum. The puppets are Scum. So I hope to see this fixed. They're on the right track. I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic. I have low expectations, but I'm optimistic. And but yeah, we're gonna end this one here, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment. What do you think about the bunkers and the high threat zones? You think they're fixed, or you think they need a lot more work than I think they do? I think they just need a little bit of rounding out, and I think they'll be all right. But anyway, we're gonna end this one here. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.